Hello, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Today we're going to be talking about community. Community that we can find before we finally come to Jamaica. So I have suggested before that you make a couple of trips before you come out, and then you engage with people. So you start making your community from that instant before you come. A lot of people who come to Jamaica have family, and so um, they will start there with their family. So the other suggestion for finding community is going to church. As you know, Jamaica is known as more has the most churches per square mile. So you can go via the church route. I mean, that's prior to you coming. Once you're here, you continue with the church if you so want. Um, but there are also lots of groups around. In Kingston, they have a number of groups. I don't know how many, but I know there's more than in the country. It reminds me in London, where I used to live in London, and things you used to have things in London you didn't have elsewhere in the country. I think that's one of the things. I'm living in the country now, and Kingston has everything. But here in the country, we have our community group, Discovery Bay CDC group, which meets on a monthly basis to discuss things about the community. Certain things like the playfield, the schools, healthcare, uh, utilities, various matters. Basically, they're there to help the community. Also, in my area, we have the beach. So we have somebody on the beach who gives swimming classes, aerobics classes, which you can go to. And there's also a yoga teacher to so you can go to her classes. But the other thing to do as well is when you're here, I would suggest you interact with the local people. Local people have lots more knowledge than we do because most times they're born and grow in the area. So it's a good thing to meet up with people who are here rather than just coming and staying by yourself. And it will be noticed that you just stay by yourself because Jamaica's a fast and I will call you out on it. With the new technology now, there are various groups that are set up that you can join before you leave England. I know I'm on a couple of WhatsApp groups, and there are people in England who are looking to come out, and so I'm able to help them, give them advice as to what to do. So that's another avenue. And in some places, they have returnees club. I don't belong to any. Um, my parents used to, well, they started one back in the 90s. It was mainly this area of Discovery Bay. The returnees didn't know much about each other, and it's well known that Discovery Bay is full of the returnees. So they set up an organization, and from that organization, it grew into the CDC. So out of that came the CDC, which is government-based organization. They're linked to uh, the government entity. I think it's Social and Development Fund. It's linked to. Anyway, basically what I'm saying, join a group, meet up with people, chat to you people when you're on the road, talk. When you're driving, if you so wish, give people a lift. People are always walking, and just give them a lift and start conversation with them. People are the real community. So anywhere you go, just be open and become conversational. Yes, so that is it. Thank you, and like and subscribe. See you next time.